It's not every day that you come across a player making headlines in a league as big as Serie A in their debut season. But Khvicha Kvaratskhelia is not your typical athlete. The Georgian prodigy has effortlessly filled the left-wing shoes of renowned players like Lavezzi, Insigne and Mertens, electrifying the football world with his stunning performances. Locals have dubbed Kvaratskhelia the Georgian Maradona or Kvaradona, and he has adapted to the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium like a fish to water. It's understandable why he quickly became a fan favourite thanks to his flair and attention-grabbing plays. He's been a revelation for Napoli, shining in both the Champions League and Serie A. Even the legendary Diego Maradona himself has been compared to him because of his outstanding performances. Although it's still early, Kvaratskhelia might very well be on his way to becoming one of the game's all-time greats if he maintains his current level of play. But how did he reach these heights? Background and early career. The Georgian wonder child was born in Tbilisi, Georgia, on the 12th of February 2001. If you haven't heard of Kvaratskhelia yet, get ready to be mesmerized. This superstar has got some major skills in dribbling, playmaking and showing off his flair on the field. He's been dubbed one of the world's top players, and it's easy to see why. Kvaratskelia's senior career started at Dynamo Tbilisi. Having gone through their youth system, he made his senior debut in 2017. Kvara scored 1 goal in 5 appearances for the club before leaving the club for Rustavi. That same year, he won the inaugural Alexandre Shevardze Golden Medal due to his stellar displays for Georgia's under-17 team. While in Rustavi, he scored 3 goals in 18 appearances, and his displays attracted interest from German giant Bayern Munich. In 2019, he joined Lokomotiv Moscow on loan. When the loan ended, he was offered a 5-year contract by Rubin Kazan and scored on his debut. He scored 9 goals in 69 appearances for Rubin Kazan, and his performances boosted his value. The star joined Dynamo Batumi in March 2022 following a ruling by FIFA that allowed foreign players in Russia to leave their clubs due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine. He showed his skill in Dynamo Batumi, scoring 8 times in 11 matches. Not too bad, eh? There is no denying that Kvaratskhelia is a footballing power to be reckoned with. His scintillating displays drew Serie A giant Napoli to him, and he continues to dazzle viewers with his amazing and natural talents. Breakthrough season. Kvaratskhelia piqued the interest of Serie A heavyweights Napoli, who signed him to a contract that will keep him at the club until 2027. The transfer fee was rumoured to be between 10 and 12 million euros, which isn't bad. Kvaratskhelia wasted little time in establishing himself at his new club. In reality, he made his debut only a few weeks after joining Napoli, and boy did he make an impression. In his debut, he scored a goal and assisted another in a 5-2 victory over Hellas Verona. You think that's impressive? Well, Kvaratskhelia is only getting started. He scored his first Serie A brace just a week later in a 4-0 win over Monza. Get this, he became the first Napoli player in history to score 3 goals in the first 2 league games. This is a club that had had the likes of Mertens, Higuain, Insigne, Lavezzi and Callejon. This man is blazing. His stunning displays earned him the Serie A Player of the Month for August 2022. It doesn't end there. In a 6-1 hammering of Ajax in October, he scored his first Champions League goal. But the best was yet to come. A week later, he scored again and assisted in the second leg against Ajax. This performance earned him the Man of the Match award and a spot on the weekly competition team. As if it weren't enough, Kvaratskhelia won Serie A Player of the Month for the second time in February 2023. He's the first player in league history to win the award multiple times in the same season. But that's not all. He also earned the Serie A Goal of the Month award for the fantastic goal against Atalanta on the 11th of March. He is totally unstoppable. The most exciting thing about Kvara is that he is just 22 and can only improve. Kvaratskhelia is one of the world's most intriguing young players, and he's building a name for himself in Serie A and beyond. What differentiates him from other youngsters is his tricky feats and pace. Kvaratskelia's style of play means that he can dribble his marker en route to the goal or thread delicious crosses to the in-form Victor Osimhen to finish. Playing style and strengths. If you love lightning-fast wingers who can outpace anybody and everything, Then you love Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. Since joining Napoli, the Georgian winger has scored 12 goals and provided 10 assists in 25 appearances. He's one of the very few players in Europe's top 5 leagues to have doubled figures in goals and assists in the 2022-2023 season. What makes Kvaratskhelia so unique, you may wonder? To begin with, he's a throwback winger who enjoys using his pace and power to defeat defenders. He's not interested in making flashy passes or giving other chances. No sir. He simply wants to get the ball and rush at his opponents, devastating them with his right foot. That is not to claim that Kvaratskhelia is without flaws. He's been dispossessed and has miscontrolled more than he's completed dribbles, indicating that he isn't always in control of his own exuberance. But, well, it's going to happen when you're moving as fast as he is. Plus, he's a young player that is improving every day. He may not always succeed, but when he does, it is breathtaking. Kvaratskhelia is a joy to watch on the pitch, warts and all. He's a quick, skilled winger who can shoot, create chances, and easily beat his man. Most significantly, he is a dedicated worker who is constantly seeking ways to improve. Spalletti, his coach, has already lauded him for his efforts, and it is evident that the sky's the limit for this young star. Kvaratskhelia is not called Kvaradona for nothing. His ball control is likened to that of Messi and Maradona. At 6 feet 0 inches, he may not be as diminutive as the GOAT or the mercurial Maradona. However, he does remind the fans of the style of the late Argentinian wizard, international career and the future. Georgia is not the first country that comes to mind when you're thinking about football, but the recent performances of some of its rising stars have piqued the interest of the footballing globe. Georgian Maradona, Georgian Kvaratskhelia, and Khvicha Kvaratskhelia are just a few of the names that have made their mark on the field and contributed to placing Georgian football on the map. Georgia has a significant football history despite its lack of recognition. FC Dynamo Tbilisi, the country's capital club, was a force to be reckoned with in Soviet football, winning the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup in 1981, Georgia's most significant triumph. Yet it's the present that matters, and Kvaratskhelia has made his imprint. Since making his international debut for Georgia in 2019, he has scored several goals, including a brace against Sweden in 2021. He's also been on fire in the 2022-23 Nations League, scoring 5 goals in 6 games and receiving great acclaim. Kvaratskelia's success has inevitably sparked speculation about his future. However, his agent recently told Napoli fans that his client is committed to winning the Scudetto and Champions League with the club. Despite interest from other clubs, Kvaratskhelia is solely interested in playing for Naples and has no plans to play for any other Italian club. His agent, though, would not rule out a move to another European powerhouse. Kvaratskelia's father is a Barcelona fan, although the player himself is a Real Madrid fan. It's unknown whether this will factor into future transfer decisions. There's been no real link between Kvaratskhelia and Real Madrid yet. Perhaps that will change in the future. Kvaratskhelia is mostly a left winger and Madrid doesn't need that for now. For the time being, Kvaratskhelia appears satisfied in Naples. Join us next time and don't forget to like and subscribe.